here.
Oh, I was noticing that. Is that not usually out?
No, it usually is. We like to think of him as our guardian of the
Of course.
special collections, and he was, of course, an important figure theologically, but specifically for Princeton.
Sure.
He donated his entire library to us,
Oh,
so we have all of his books from his collection here.
Are those under lock and key too, or can you
They
get?
are, yeah. So those are also we're open in those limited hours just so we can pull items as needed. So we have people make appointments, that kind of thing.
Right.
And his stuff, because it's rare and it was owned by him, we keep that sort of locked.
Sure,
as well.
sure. No, you do know the story about his marriage.
Yes, yeah.
With his wife was an invalid.
Yeah, and he took care
and
of
he
her.
remained loyal. I mean, I'm just using our rationale from our day and age. I mean, in his day and age, it was probably expected, of course,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, can you imagine just like your wife gets hit the second day you're married?
Yeah.
And
he stayed local. I think that's why he
Yeah.
never left Princeton after they returned from Germany. He stayed near her. He never left for more than an hour.
Yeah.
So
I
he
was
never
so
classes.
blown away by
Yeah.
that. So
And he would even have students sometimes meet him at his house so he could take care of her at the same time.
yes.
Yeah, which is amazing.
And there's still lectures that are under her name, I think. Annie Kincaid Warfield, they
Yeah.
do an annual lectureship.
Oh gosh, I'm going to move here. I'm going to move.
Well, we do actually. We are in the middle of a project of trying to transcribe one of his works.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't mind
Is that
grabbing,
the one?
we have it out because we were working on it
Really?
earlier today. So Lydia will grab it for you.
Oh,
and take a look
boy.
at it.
Oh,
I will
boy.
tell you, his handwriting not very good.
Well,
it's a
hey.
bit hard to see.
You guys have the most wonderful job. I wish I had your job.
We agree.
So this is B.B. Warfield's handwriting.
Yes. So this is a text he wrote on Augustine on the Trinity.
Oh,
So this is his handwritten notes on Augustine, and you can.
oh no, oh. See,
Very difficult to read.
well, the thing is, Augustine had to intelligently formulate an explanation. Obviously, he wasn't the first because you have Irenaeus and you've got Athanasius who fought against the world, but Augustine is recognized, I think, by most Reformed as kind of, he wrote so much he could fill an entire library,
Oh yeah.
right, with everything that he wrote.
Definitely.
And so, and his writing was so, whatever the word I'm looking for, deep and theological. It's still used today.
Oh yeah.
And so,
But there was also a clarity to it that could be understood.
exactly, exactly. So anyway, this is
So this is
BB's.
in B.B. Warfield's own hand, and you can see he's actually making notes as he's writing along. He's changing words. He's making edits as he goes along.
Wow. And what are you guys doing with this?
So we have we're transcribing it. So we're actually creating a digital version of it, and so it'll be digitized, and then like a typed out transcription, so it's easier to read. So
Okay.
people who don't want to suffer through his handwriting can actually read it more clearly.
And that will be, and this is his handwriting too, right?
Yep, that's his handwriting as well.
And this will be online, you think, right?
Yeah, so we have something called Theological Commons, which is an open platform website, freely accessible to people, and it'll be up on there hopefully by the end of the year.
Wow.
Francis, sorry, quick question.
Yeah.
Do you know if we have the keys to the Women in Ministry exhibit?
Oh,
The new building exhibit?
I don't think we have those. I think Evelyn has
I
those.
thought that was going to be the case.
Yeah, and I don't know. She's not in.
Yeah,
Did you find Jeremy might know?
Jeremy's not in,
Uh,
but I
I'm-
can call him.
You can-
Yeah, these are for the new side,
Yeah,
right?
you
So I
can
don't know.
try those, but I don't know.
Okay, do you want me to go?
I think go. Yeah, give
Yeah.
it a whirl. That might work.
I'm
Sorry
gonna
about
call
that.
him. One, I'm gonna call
Is this the reading room you have to have an appointment for?
Yeah,
here?
but you're welcome to come in now. I can show you around. a bit if
Sure.
you'd like.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we usually appointments are just so we can pull the material ahead of time for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, we had a researcher in earlier today who was looking at our Syriac manuscript collection.
Oh, you mean the
So
The,
she just left about a half hour ago. So we haven't
wow.
even put her
Oh
stuff
my
away yet.
goodness. What century is this?
So this is. Let me pull it out here for you. And I can let you know. So this one is. So I think this is 17th century.
Wow.
And it is a lectionary of
Yes,
the gospel.
of
I'm
course.
trying to see if there's an exact date, but I don't think there is one. Let me double check here. So what we find sometimes is that pieces of other manuscripts get stuck inside
Sure.
this one, so it takes some time. Let's see. Yeah, no definitive date on it yet, but that's one of the things that she's working on.
But you kind of have a general idea then.
General idea, yeah, exactly. So this is most likely 17th century, really beautifully done, and we have a collection here of about 55 or 60 Syriac manuscripts that we're currently going through to try to identify all of them. So
Yeah, so this is one of those?
this is one of those. Yep. In fact, this whole cart is all Syriac manuscripts,
Oh my goodness.
which is pretty amazing. And I think I might be able to tell you exactly which one. This is 319. So selections from the Gospels for festival days in particular is this particular text.
Oh, wow.
So it's lectionary, but it's just portions of it, just specific.
Does it say who donated it?
So these were given to the seminary in 1931 by Reverend McDowell, who was a Presbyterian missionary in the Middle East, essentially.
So there's been a little delay in y'all getting to those. It's been it's
been a long
almost
time.
been 92 years, and y'all
Yeah.
y'all are
Well,
just now getting around to getting them.
So they were originally gone through in the 1960s, and no one's really done anything since then because they assumed that what was done at the time was correct. So now we're going back with more information, able to dig up some more details about them. So they are in the main manuscript checklists for the U.S. So they're known about, but they haven't really been worked on too much since then. So it's been quite a while.
The Syriac, this is in it wouldn't be the same language that the Quran is written in, but it is going to be Arabic. It's not going to be Arabic. It's going to be.
But it will. It is actually. It does read the same direction though. So
Yes.
actually, we're actually looking at the back of the book here. So if we would turn it over, this would be the beginning, and then you would be flipping this way through, and you see that someone has made the pagination.
Oh yeah.
To make it a little easier to navigate. So we're missing a few of the first pages. It starts on page 8 here, just because over time things get damaged and get wrong.
So that's just the Syriac language. I mean,
Yep.
okay, I don't know why I was thinking Arabic, but that Syriac is a Semitic. I guess it's just
Yes. Yeah.
in the same line as both Hebrew and Arabic. So, oh, how wonderful! And do you guys have Coptic literature too?
Just a little bit, not that much actually.
But you're
Less-
aware that you do have
We
it?
do have a few pieces. Yeah, we have Coptic and also in Ge'ez, which is an Ethiopic language, which
Yes.
often overlap. So there's
Well, Ethiopia that's big.
Yep.
It's big if you've got it. So
definitely big, and we have on display actually, or not on display. We're working right now on flattening a big Ethiopic text that we had received that was all curled up. So we were in the process of flattening that out, which is pretty fun. So
do you
I can
need
show
like an
what-
assistant or something?
Well, I got Lydia, but we can always use more help.
Well, that's remarkable.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You're very kind for doing this. I'm not just blowing smoke either. I'm very, very happy about that.
I'm very glad. And we have a lot of reference materials in this room, mostly for people who are doing research.
Princeton Review. That's
Full
big.
run, yeah.
That's big. Oh, you got the
Yeah.
going back till what
so
year?
All the way, so 1825, when it was referred to as the Biblical Repertory, and then it changed to be Princeton Review in 1838. It sort of was, or 37, so it became sort of double titled. But it runs all the way till I think 1930.